Hello everyone. I hope my audio is coming through clear. This is my first stream on YouTube. I'm doing an experiment, don't tell anyone. I also have a new mic, so I'm gonna hope that everything is running fine. Everything looks like it's running fine. Unfortunately, I don't have, YouTube doesn't let you do the thing I've been doing on Twitch, which is playing audio to a track that doesn't go on the VOD, so you don't get slapped by YouTube copyright. But here we are. We're gonna make the most of what we can. We're gonna try this out, see what happens. For anyone who doesn't know me, which is gonna be probably anyone watching this, VOD or not, I'm Mikha. I am a arms dealer VTuber. I play a lot of flight sims, especially this one, which is Falcon 4 BMS. Falcon 4 BMS is an update to an old flight sim that came out in like 1998. It is quite fun, quite cheap, and quite realistic for what you're paying for after all. And I've been playing through a campaign over on Twitch. This is not that campaign. I'm playing through a different one here. This scenario is kind of modern day North-South Korea go hot. We're on day one. We are an hour and 44 minutes into day one. I've flown a couple missions. The situation's kind of messy right now because we've got a bunch of enemy aircraft flying around this gulf. So we're going to need to try to get in, and I think what we're going to try to do is we have these two bar cap groups. I think bar cap meaning barrier cap, barrier combat air patrol rather. So I think what we're going to try to do is we're going to try to continue taking out some of these SAM sites. So let's recon them. This one has all of its stuff still active, including its 2 radars. So these SA2s, these are all the missile launchers. And the fan song and the spoon rest are the radar systems. Before I started streaming, actually like a couple weeks ago, earlier, we took out some of the stuff on this one. So this one still has launchers, but its radars are gone, so we're gonna leave that alone for now. We might come back and make sure that the launchers are all down, but since these are overlapping, I think we want to try to take out this one next. What we're going to do is we're going to add a package, new. It's going to be destruction of enemy air defense. It's going to be F-16 CM Block 40s. So this is another difference from what I've been playing with. The aircraft we're using is Block 40s, Block 40 F-16s instead of Block 50 F-16s. Destruction of enemy air defense, size of 2, veteran. Okay. Takeoff time, we're going to set it to be ASAP. 154 should work. See that we are nestled. This bar cap is happening later, but we're gonna do a couple changes before we get our flight settled in. So this bar cap is gonna be the one that's basically protecting us. So we're gonna adjust their waypoints a bit to help better defend us. This one, I wish I'd put this one earlier, but we're gonna move them. We're gonna have them try to patrol around where we're seeing enemies pop up. We got to defend our airbase from these enemy aircraft that are coming in. I did fly this bar cap mission specifically at one point, and it didn't go well because we needed a lot more aircraft. There were just a ton of MiG-23s and MiG-21s that were mobbing us. I'm just checking audio on my phone real quick because I'm a little paranoid that nothing's going to work, although I know I've got no viewers right now. All right, so then back onto our destruction of enemy air defense mission. We're going to have to be really careful with this because there's a lot of enemy aircraft around. If I was smart, I would have fragged us a escort, but we'll actually... I'm going to waffle back and forth on this a bit, but we're going to try to put this bar cap here. We're trying to put it where it's not going to be at risk of taking fire from this SA2, but close enough that it'll defend us. It's a little tough to get that. And then we are going to slot into this one. Next, we're going to go to the recon screen. Recon, find this. And what we're going to do, we're going to designate our targets. We're going to go up to waypoint 15, so this doesn't interfere with our current weapon, our current steer points, and we're going to go with the fan song, accept, spoon rest, accept, 2, we have 8 that we can do, say 2, accept, 2, accept, 2, accept, 2, accept, 2, accept, 2, accept. And we'll go to our loadout, uncheck the wingman. What we're going to bring is we're going to go air to ground. To bring the BBU 39s, our quad racks. These are small diameter bombs. They're like 500-pound bombs each. They can glide quite a distance, so they, against an a static SAM system. It's one of our best weapons that we can have because it lets us really take out a lot of them. And if we know where the SAM is and it's not moving, then we don't have to really worry too much about other things, about the other munitions that would possibly not hit. We're also going to take the harm targeting system. So you can see that here on our left hard point. And our right hard point, we're taking our sniper targeting pod. And we're taking some sidewinders and some AMRAMs. I don't particularly care what types of those we're taking. Take whatever the game gave us, as well as our drop tanks and our ECM pod here on the bottom. Okay. Then the next thing I'm going to want to do is, since we're coming in from a different base, we're going to set up the weapon delivery planner so we can get our knee boards set up. Bear with me while I get that launched. All right, and then we have to remember we're package 4291. Good. Weapon delivery planner up on the screen for you guys. All right. We need to save our campaign. Put our data cartridge. We have to put our com plan and our IFF plan. Save that. Open our mission. 6-1. (4291) is our mission package. Find that. I don't. Yeah, that window doesn't pop up. Type in 4291. We are Hawkeye 1-1. Yep. So what this is, for everyone who doesn't know, these are our data card knee boards. So these will, when we set it up in a minute, these will get loaded into the game so we can actually reference them if we need them. Particularly part of the valuable information with these is the rotation and refusal speed. This is for takeoff. I'll explain these later when we get in. It also goes through some of the other information that we might need, like our waypoints, our departure and arrival, and then alternate airfields, air navigation, frequencies, actual frequencies that you use for communications. Go to the boards. I don't think the boards thing is going to pop up either. I'll just load those up. Gotta think for a minute. Keyboards are updated. Weapon delivery planner. We'll pop into the game. It will take off. We're going to do a ramp start, which means we're starting with an airplane that's completely shut off. Switch to the 3D view. There we go. Load my head tracking. There we go. All right. First off, we're going to hide the pilot's legs just so we can see things easier. We're going to close the canopy. All right, now we run through our startup. Master power on. Pro key on. Fuel source normal, IFF to normal, lights to normal, light on, engine to start 2, air source to normal, oxygen source on, anti-ice to auto. We'll check above us, there's nothing above us, and so we will arm our seat. Get our wingman right over there. I believe that is a compressor for a jet fuel starter failure, or recharging a failed jet fuel starter. There's a chance that your jet fuel starter fails, and then you gotta retry. Engine RPM is at 20%, so we're going to throttle up to idle. We're going to watch the FTIT gauge here. It should climb to a little less than 7, and drop back down. Avionics power. All right, that's dropping, so we're going to turn on our systems. INS to align. Left hardpoint, right hardpoint, fire control radar, radar altimeters, standby, console lights on. Over here, we are going to hit our FLCS bit reset. We're going to turn our ECM into standby, ILS on, threat volume down, missile volume down, 1, 2, comms to both. We're going to check that this is in up console, which now is. We're going to lock the canopy, RWR power on, measures on, chaff and flare, to manual, HMCS on, lights to taxi. Doors configuration, we're going to set that to 3 because that's on my controller, so I'm not clicking it. Same thing with the parking brake, we're going to turn that on. We're going to ask the ground crew to remove the EPU ground safety pin. That's the emergency power unit. And we're going to ask them to remove the wheel chocks. We'll hand off the RWR. This is our INS page. It's aligning, so we're going to, while it's aligning, we're going to turn on our HUD to go to the list page, to go to miscellaneous head-mounted queuing system, sequence 0. I'll align this. First, I'm going to actually align my head tracking. All right, that's our course alignment done. We'll do the fine alignment in flight. Then data cartridge, load. Go to the test page. We'll clear these errors that we always get on startup. Fire control radar over here on the left is doing a bit test. You can also see that in the stream overlay. Switch our steer point to 2, UHF to 2. Our data cartridge loaded. We got to go back to the list page, miscellaneous, or no, list page 6. INS is ready. RDUI is displayed. We'll switch it into nav mode. Before we start moving, we're going to power on our 39s, switching into air to ground mode, and then hitting that button on the right MFD. So now it says power on. Exit that. We will contact air traffic control and request QNH.
Hawkeye 11 Ocean Q page 2975.
2975, we see that we are 90 feet above sea level here, which is important to know. Our RWR is beeping wildly, so we've got 4 Phantom, F-16s, an F-15, and another F-16. Request a taxi for departure.
Good morning, Hawkeye 1. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
This is not the right airport diagram. Uh-oh. Runway 27 left, so it would be the runway pointing in this direction, so it should be the runway over there. Throttle up. Nose wheel steering. Lines to taxi to our runway. runway that we gotta get to. Got a flight of 4, it looks like that either just took off or I think they're coming in for a landing maybe.
Falcon 1, taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
But yeah, they just gave permission to those
Falcon
two to taxi.
1, taxiing.
Oh, we get to see a formation landing, or sorry, an overhead brake landing happen here. They already did the brake, so they're coming in a straight line now with their spacing. And now one thing that's a little odd is I've got the YouTube live stream window up, the creator dashboard one, I think it is, and there's a little box that says connect streaming software to go live, and that is just sitting there refreshing and nothing's happening with it. But on my phone I can see my stream is definitely live. I don't know what's going on with YouTube.
Beast 1-1, request taxi back. Beast 1, taxi back and hold short, runway 09 arrive.
Let's
Beast
turn our
1-2,
radar
request taxi
on.
back. Beast 1-1, taxi back to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in. Beast 1-2, taxi back and hold short, runway 09 arrive. Beast 1-3, request taxi back.
Hawkeye 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Beast 1-1, contact
Ready for
room.
departure?
Switch to 25370. Beast 1-2, contact room. Switch to 25370.
And hold runway
Hawkeye
27
1,
left.
Osan Tower, position and hold, runway 27 left. Beast 1-3, contact room. Switch to 25370. Beast 1-4, contact room. Switch to 25370.
Position right side of the runway because the windsock is showing us wind is coming from the left. Runway.
Hawkeye 1, Osan Tower, weighing 200 at 9 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
All right, step on the brakes, throttle to afterburner, wait for RPM to 100%, release, and off we go.
Falcon 1-2 ship, F-16s, ready for departure.
Rotate,
Falcon 1, hold short.
gear up. Afterburner off.
Falcon 1, Osan Tower, weighing 200 at 9 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff. Hawkeye 1-1, contact departure.
Port airborne.
Hawkeye 1, Osan, departure. Fly heading 295. Resume on navigation.
And then we are going to also immediately fence in, which is mean that
Hawkeye,
we
1-2, on my way.
our lights off, master arm to on, and then our ECM to on. And anybody watching, if you have any questions, please do not hesitate to ask them. I do not mind answering them. There might be times where I'm not able to ask or not able to answer them just because sometimes stuff in this game, you know, like the flight in can be pretty calm, pretty relaxing, but sometimes things just go from 0 to 60 real fast. Got lots of friendly aircraft activity on our radar warning receiver here.
Two, in position.
Command's in position. Let's tell them fence in.
Two.
Push our nose down because we're climbing a bit too steep. Actually, we're going to use some afterburner because we got plenty of fuel and we're only going a short distance to our target.
Falcon 1, airborne.
And switch to the AWACS frequency. We're going to request nearest air threat.
Hawkeye 1-1, Magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 09035 25,000. Beaming, hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-23.
Oh man, this Block 40 feels really fast for the ground armament we've got on it. Although I guess it's not that heavy since the rotate speed was only at 160 some. Whereas normally ground loadout is like 180 knots. Oh, we're at 22,000 feet. We can level off a bit. Fuel state is 103. Fuel gauge being down here. Turning towards our next set of steer points. Turn on our autopilot to get us to that next waypoint. That diamond we're looking at right now. While we're in transit, we'll go to the head-mounted queuing system. Fix this azimuth and elevation. There we go. Now our head-mounted queuing system is aligned a bit better. We've got a 59 knot wind. We've got a pretty absurd wind up here. Bring this up. Targeting pod standby, air to ground. Timed out fire control radar. We're going to switch into CRM instead of round mode, so it's in air mode basically. that was the calm part. We're waiting around. Get a MiG-23 in front of us. It disappeared. Alright, now we've got this dynamic launch zone with our jizz warning. Jettison. So you hit TMS up, hold the pickle button, bombs away. Next one, TMS up, bombs away. Next one, TMS up, bombs away. Bombs away. Missile step, bombs away. Next one, TMS up. Bombs away. Bombs away. Missile.
2, request permission to engage. And it's...
Tap, flare. Tap, flare.
2, Fox 3, medium. 2, Pitbull. 2.
Wingman rejoin. And climb back up, and we're gonna try to get back in.
Hawkeye, 1-2, on my way.
I wonder what airport that is down here. It looks like a really big commercial airport. Actually, that one's familiar. Yeah, I used to take off from there in one of the other campaigns I tried out. Back into air-to-ground mode. Store on pylon 3. Yep, I was afraid of that. I think we've got a little bit of a jittery input that caused that. Towards the target again. Pops away.
Two in position.
Our hung store, isn't it? What we can try to do. Uh-oh. 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 Oh man, we just crashed the game with that. Shoot. Alright, that's a bug to note down. Alright. To refly this. Load out, yep. Comp plan. And save. Gonna switch over to weapon delivery planner again, just to check out what was going on with the knee boards. Check that out in my file browser as well. Six docs. Charts were from South Korea, Onsan. Yeah, Osan. Osan Airport should be a 2 runway one. Yeah, because it's 27 left, 27 right. Departure ground chart is not correct. Question is, what the heck is it pulling it from? It's really weird. Where is it pulling that airfield from? Yeah, because it says that's Osan, but that is not Osan Air Force Base. Let's try a different campaign in 4, which is our other one that we've been playing. Bear with me for a minute. Air Force Base. Words. It's got the right ground chart for that. Why is it wrong for our other campaign? 291. No clue where it could be pulling that from. Unless Weapon Delivery Planner has its own set of pictures. Charts. Yes, it does. Gonna fix this real quick. Yeah, it's on diagram. Sure, if I can update. All right, that's enough. I think I'm just gonna have to update that application, so we'll just skip it and get on with the game. Take off again. Runway start just to get us into the action. My switch is set up. All right, check our systems real quick. Our legs, radar altimeter on. Quick glance at all our systems. We're going to turn down these volumes, this volume, this volume, this volume. All right. 2, good job. 3. Out. Throttle up. Nose wheel steering off, so that way we don't fly all over the runway as we're trying to take off. Rotate speed is 162.
Falcon 1,
Rotate.
F-16s, ready for departure.
Falcon
Gear
1,
up.
hold short.
Their gears up and locked.
Hawkeye 1-1, contact departure.
Port airborne.
Hawkeye 1, Osan, departure. Depart heading 295. Resume on navigation.
Airborne.
Wingman, you're gonna fence in, since I just fenced in. Get on the tactical frequency.
Hawkeye 1-2, on my way.
I will admit this this different HUD for the Block 40 is throwing me off a little bit. It makes me want to like duck down more to try to look at things. set our altimeter correctly. 2991. Go to air to ground mode. We'll power on our weapons. Our control radar set up. Targeting pod. Standby. Ground. Arrow. Cancel air to ground mode. 2,000 feet, so we're gonna pull back the throttle, push the nose down. Autopilot on for altitude hold. Turn towards our next waypoint. Put a big flight of something out here. All friendlies, it looks like, by IFF. Autopilot do some of the work for us. How's everyone doing today? Anyone doing anything fun this Saturday morning? Or actually, it's Saturday afternoon. Excuse me while I alt tab for a second. Checking the stream. I'm a little paranoid with YouTube is at this. Okay. All right. Steer point. U15. Arm is on. Our ECM is on. Go to ground mode. Routing pod selected. First target, TMS up. To get us a lock on. Oh, I gotta tab again. Thank my way. Got a MiG-23 in front of us. Declare. MRM override mode done.
Contacts confirmed hostile. ID as MiG-23.
Alright, something chased him away. Let's go back to air to ground mode. This up. Okay, we're good. Bombs away. 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 And now we get out of here. Let's switch our source configuration. This time we didn't get any hung stores, which is good. You can get a hung store if you try to press the button down to release the munition, but you don't hold it long enough. It's supposed to be a case of if you start to release the store and then it proceeds to release or remove the release permission right as you're trying to release, which causes problems. Lots of beepy and boopy noises going on. Nearest air threat, please.
Hawkeye 1-1, Magic 5, nearest threat, bullseye 055 5 18,000. Hostile, contact IPS, MiG-21s. 4-2, in position.
Patriot locking us up. Okay, we got a bunch of F-15, F-16, F-18, F-4 Phantom, AWACS, Airborne Search Radar, bunch of stuff on radar warning. Oh, what's that? F-16? There's only one of them. I wonder where the other units flight are if they got shot down. These first days of the air war are always pretty hectic. Okay, let's see. We are about 30 nautical miles out, so we're going to turn autopilot off. We're going to turn master arm off. Turn our lights back on. We're going to leave the ECM on until we get a bit closer. Do a 10-degree dive. Wingman will tell them to fence out. We will drop to the approach frequency. Request an unrestricted approach.
Good morning, Hawkeye 1-1. Busan approach. Continuing down for straight-in approach. Runway 27 right. Welcome back.
27 right, all right.
974. Hawkeye 1-2, turn right heading 225. Descend to 5,000. Maintain 300 knots.
2974, Q1H.
Altitude. Altitude.
Is our warning at 14,000 feet. nav equipment set up for this. 270. I don't know the precise heading of this runway, but 270 will get us close enough on that we know when to turn. And we've got a perfect cloudless day to do a visual landing, so it won't matter if we're precise or not with our radio nav equipment this time. If we had proper kneeboard setups, we get told what this is, but we don't have that. Tower, request landing.
Hawkeye 1-1, Osan Tower, continue inbound for runway 27 right, report on final.
Also have our radio nav location if we had the proper chart with this. We're going to descend to about 2,000 feet. We're going to start turning right a bit. Is that a tanker? Looks like a tanker. There's a bunch of other aircraft up there with that. Not sure what those are. Here's something coming up behind us. All right, gonna gear down. Brakes out. Port on final. 27 right.
Hawkeye 1-1, Osan Tower, continue inbound for runway 27 right.
Our HUD, unfortunately these little symbols we can't declutter, are what is obscuring our view a little bit.
Hawkeye 1-1, Osan Tower, weighing 200 at 9 knots. Runway
Green lights,
27 right,
gears
clear
down
for
and
landing.
locked.
Jet gear down.
Doing a little bit of crabbing into the wind here. Slow down a bit. Down. Keep our aero braking up. Wheel braking. Engaged.
1-1. Contact ground. Switch to 25370.
We will request a taxi back to ramp.
Hawkeye 1. Taxi back and hold short. Runway 09 arrive.
Let's take our air brakes in. Point in having those out.
Hawkeye 1-1. Taxi to the ramp. Welcome back.
Taxi up to a parking spot. There should be some here. And end the mission. That we did. Okay, so we got 7 hits. We destroyed the fan song. Should be the fire control radar. Check. Recon. Yep, so actually we destroyed just about everything that we needed to. Recon this other one. 100% operational, so we're gonna do this all over again. Oh, let me get you back up. Big display for this so you can actually see what's going on. We're gonna package new F-16 Block 40 enemy air defense veteran. Okay, take off ASAP. 224. We're gonna have to delete that because it gave us the wrong target. Package. Target 604th Air Defense. There we go. HQ battalion. No SA-15, so that helps us a bit. Didn't really be getting close enough for that to be a problem. Recon this one. No SA-15s, that's good news as well. In, go to our loadout. Round, we're gonna SDBs again. Other sniper targeting pod and the harm targeting system, right? Not plan, IFF plan, save. Save campaign mission as well. take off. Taxiway start, so we don't have to do everything all over again. Slide it in. We're gonna switch our load cat switch. Go to the bigger view, you guys. There we go. Our radar altimeter on, lights on. Our pilot legs again. Volume down 2, missile volume down 1. Comms volume. These are just all personal preferences, not things I actually have to do.
Control 1, Singleton, A10s. Request taxi.
Good morning. Mustang 2, you are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left. Good morning. Troll 1, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Control 1, taxiing.
I forgot to do something really important. Oops. So we're gonna discard and restart this.
Vapor 7-3. Scratch 1, bandit.
What I forgot to do was recon, air defense battalion. But that's the wrong air defense battalion. Let me do stuff. Dang it, game. Recon 604. Okay, here we go. Song 0.15. Doing rest 16. 17. 19. 20. 1 and 2. And I immediately proceeded to screw up all of that. Sorry about that. All right. And take off. Press Q and E.
Mustang 2-1, Osan,
Okay.
Q, engage 2975. Control 1-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Control 1, taxiing.
Good morning, Mustang 2, you are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
Oh, you know, the other thing. Okay, I'm just talking to check my volume. I didn't actually check my volume with my new mic. And it shouldn't matter if I do anything with my headset's mic. Okay, yeah, it doesn't. It just... Yeah, because I've got an Elgato Wave 1 microphone. Hopefully my audio sounds better than it did with the small headphone-mounted mic I have been using. Wash up ahead, probably that A10. Yep. Singleton A10 is a little odd. Taxi at just about our max speed. We're rated for ground speed of about 25 in wartime. Straight line 15 in turns. Four Phantoms locking onto us while we're on the ground? That's a little odd.
Mustang 2-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Control, contact departure. Mustang 2, Osan Tower, weight 200 at 9 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Last check. Everything looks good. Rotate. Gear up. And man, as soon as we're up in the air, we're getting a lot of wind. You can see how far we're getting blown off course. The 13, 14 knot. This,
contact departure.
this display here shows you what the crosswind is at, or what the wind is at. Port airborne. Fence in immediately again.
2, Osan, departure. Depart heading 285. Resume on navigation.
Mustang 2-2, on my way. 2.
Split profile is going to be pretty similar, but the threats in the air are going to be different, so we don't know what we're running into. Last knob. Let's set our UNE to 91. Bringing our nose down.
In position.
Afterburner off. Autopilot to altitude hold, steering select. We're going to miscellaneous, head mounted queuing system. Alignment looks pretty good. Roll is good. All right. 0.3. It's 0.4. IFF scan these radar contacts. All right, friendlies. Air to ground mode, power on our GPUs, targeting pod, standby, line, fire control radar, CRM. Set up. HSD on. All right. We're going to skip right to waypoint 15. Looks like the skies are clear enough for our attack here. Patriot locking us up. Yeah, that's normal. They do that like all the time. F4 Phantoms here, huh? Like it. Alright. I'm gonna wait a little bit longer so that in case we're off by a little bit, we'll still hit them. It's in the release envelope. Alright. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Hung store, okay. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Damn it, it keeps doing this. All right, we got 2 hung stores. Woo. All right, we're gonna leave.
Request permission to engage bandits.
Man, that's being really bad about hung stores this time. Because basically I'm pushing the button down, and I know I'm holding my button down all the way, but it's just as soon as I press it, it's pressing and releasing it, which is causing the hung store.
Request permission to engage ground target. Two, ejecting.
Wait, what? What the heck hit him? He probably got hit by a frickin' Sam or something dumb. Not uneven bomb load, so we gotta trim our aircraft a little bit. Master arm off, it's on. Pilot off, dive. 4 more F-16s flying by here. $23 behind me.
Plasma 2 airborne. 4-ship F-16s 2000.
Plasma 2, Osan, departure. Depart heading 280. Resume on navigation.
Fly our visual approach again. Request an unrestricted approach.
Good morning, Mustang 2-1, Osan approach, continuing down for straight-in approach, runway 27 right, welcome back. QNH 2973.
Altitude.
There we go. There's our 14,000 feet warning.
Mustang 2-1, contact tower for
Goblin 4 Singleton. A-10s. Ready for departure.
Goblin 4, hold short. Mustang 2-1, Osan Tower, continuing bound for runway 27 right, reports on final.
Oh no, that's an AOX plane. I had to see the dish at the top of it, I think. Our ECM is off, our lights are on, our master arm is off. We're set up to finalize our landing approach. See that we've got a wind speed of 34 knots. Quite a hefty wind speed. I actually need to check the weather and see if our weather is doing something screwy. gear down, up a bit to our approach. Final.
Mustang 2-1, Osan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 27 right.
Out. Actually want to come quite a bit.
Mustang 2-1, Osan Tower, Wayne 220 at 9 knots. Runway 27 right, clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Here we go. Gears down and locked.
Goblin 4, Osan Tower, Wayne 220 at 9 knots. Runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
And we're down a little hard, but we are down. Aero brake. Wheel brakes. Runway feels a little short. We're gonna go into the runway excursion zone here.
Mustang 2-1, contact ground. Switch to 25370. Goblin 4, contact departure.
Press that taxi back to ramp.
Control 6, 2 ship, A-10s. Request taxi.
Mustang 2, taxi back and hold short. Runway 09 arrive.
Good morning, Troll 6. You are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Foxtrot Echo, and then hold short. Runway 27 left.
Control 6, taxiing.
Mustang 2, taxi back and hold short. Runway 09 arrive. Mustang 2-1, taxi to the ramp. You're cleared all the
We
way
just
in.
weren't close enough, I guess. Pause that timer. Big display. And song, spoon rest destroyed, some SA-75s destroyed. Sounds good. Wingman got rescued. I don't know what shot him down. Check the act view file and see what did though. User Acme. Go. View. Go. So here we go. We dropped our GPUs, our SPDs. Oh, there's a MiG-21 that came in at us that we didn't catch. That's probably what shot down our wingman. We didn't even see that R-13. That's probably an IR missile. Wingman didn't even say anything about this guy closing with us. So I think next we're gonna have to do some controls for enemy aircraft. That's a MiG-3. MiG-29s, yikes. New R cap. This up. Takeoff time is going to be ASAP, so 2:56. Load out. That looks okay. It's the AMRAM, AM20B AMRAMs. Yep, we'll keep that mix. Wingman's loadout, so we can just change ours, and we're going to take the sniper targeting pod to help us ID targets. Okay. On plan, buff plan, save. Close, and then we'll we're going to cancel and we're going to check the weather again. And then take off. Do taxiway start again. All right. Switch over the display. Your spade's something. Our seat is armed when it shouldn't be. arm it before we start taxiing and doing stuff. There's something over us, and you don't want your seat armed when you are going to launch yourself into a roof. Have a master caution. Oh yeah, our seat's not armed. Parking brake is on, so we're gonna turn that off. 2, UHF 2.
Troll 6, 2 ship, A10s. Request taxi.
Good morning, Troll 6. You are number 1 for departure. Taxi, and then hold short. Runway 27 left. Troll 6-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880. Spade 4-1, Osan, Q, and page 2985. Good morning, Spade 4. You are number 2 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short. Runway 27 left.
Troll 6, taxi.
Taxiing out again. Get a little more. Oh, I forgot to set the roll duration, but we'll just get a mission that's probably not success. It won't matter a ton. Hi, wingman. You're trailing behind a bit, huh?
Spade 4-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Ready for departure.
Spade 4, Osan Tower, weighing 220 at 4 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Goblin 4, A10, inbound for landing.
Goblin 4, Osan Tower, continue inbound for runway 27 right, redboard overhead.
Rotate. Gear up.
Two, airborne. Spade 4-1, contact departure.
Plasma
Airborne.
2-1, turn right heading 040, descend to 4000, runway 27 right. Spade 4, Osan, departure, fly heading 305, resume on navigation.
Spade 4-2, on my way.
Up a bit more and climb. Let's fence in.
2, in position.
And fence in as well. Oh. And speed's dropping a bit too
2.
much. First air target, please, AWACS.
Spade 4-1, magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 055 26 22,000. Beaming, hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-23.
Set up. And it is quite possible that all the targets we saw are now shot down by the time we got airborne. Especially with how much air activity there is on day one in this kind of campaign.
Spade 4-1, magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 065 18 22,000. Beaming, hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-23. Spade 4-1, magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 070 17 21,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-23s. 2-ship.
Alright, so that's these guys right here. Or those are our friendlies. There and find out. Furball, great.
Spade 4-1, magic 5, fuel 2, friendly 2, bandit.
2, request permission to engage. And Spade 4-1, Magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 080188000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-23, Singleton.
Flare. Still for ball.
Spade 4-1, Magic 5, Fureball 1, friendly. 1, bandit.
Oh, this is going to be really important. Alright, good enough. Where'd that guy go?
Spade 4-1, Magic 5, contact confirmed hostile.
Master Arm is on, ECM is on, our lights are off. What is this?
Spade 4-1, Magic 5, contact confirmed hostile.
Gonna make 23. Gonna make 29 off our right. Man, weapons free AA.
2,
We're gonna loft this missile up at this MiG-23 that's
2,
coming at us.
engaging. Route 015129000. 2, Fox 3, medium, hit ball. 2, Fox 3, medium,
Fox
2,
3.
hit ball.
Fox 3. MiG-29.
2, engaging. Route 0251722,000. 2, Fox 3, medium. 2, hit ball. Spade 4-1, Magic 5,
Fox 3.
contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as MiG-29. 2, engaging. Route 0351723,000.
He's close. This is
2,
guiding, he's
Fox
turning
3
away.
close. 2, hit ball. Fox 2.
Sue.
2, engage defensive. 2, engaging. Route.
Splash. I think we got him. Nearest air threat, please.
Spade 4-1, Magic 5, nearest threat.
Gonna
Route
make 23.
3501914,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as J5, Singleton. Spade 4-1, Magic
Fox 3.
5, contact confirmed hostile. ID'd as MiG-29.
Oh, light up our friendly.
Fox 2. 2, engaging. J5, 12 o'clock, low.
Five, four. This might not hit. Hope it really hits. Just barely. We can push on him. Three.
Jack, flare.
Turning and running. There'd be no way he's gonna dodge this. Yep, good. Wingman, rejoin.
Spade 4-2, on my way.
Here's the air threat, please.
Spade 4-1, magic 5.
We'll
Nearest
need to shut
threat,
down.
Rob 0-0, 5, 5, 15,000. Cold, hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-29, Singleton. Two, request permission to engage, and it's...
Bandits is he wanting to engage? It's odd. 29? Okay. That's a bad day. The fuel state is 9.6. We can afford to burn some afterburner and try to get away. Aiming to get into the protection of our Patriot missile systems. Seeing now that we adjusted the weather, our wind up here is a more sensible 18 knots instead of the 60 knots it was. There's a pair of A-10s over there. Altitude hold while we fly our way back. There's air threat, please.
Spade 4-1, magic 5, nearest threat, bullseye 0-6-0-2-3, 15,000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-21s, 2-ship.
Wingman, say your weapon state, please.
Spade 4-2. Winchester.
Oh,
Fuel state
I see.
7-4.
Okay. I hope you got some good hits with those. Order descent. We'll get one last nearest air threat call.
Spade 4-1, Magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 0-7-0-2-6-11,000.
Mustang 2-1, contact tower for landing. Switch 30880. Good afternoon. Spade 4-1, Osan approach, continuing down for straight-in approach. Runway 27 right. Welcome back. You engage 2986. Spade 4-2, turn right heading 230, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots.
Altitude.
We're just sitting here, throttle idle, losing some altitude while we set up our final approach again. Yeah, that's a reflection. I thought for a second it was a missile trail from a Patriot firing on something. Let's defense out, so arm off, CM off, lights on.
Spade 4-1, contact tower for landing. Switch 3.
Mustang 2, Osan Tower, weighing 220 at 6 knots. Runway 27 right, clear for landing. Jet gear down. Spade 4-1, Osan Tower, continuing bound for runway 27 right, report on final.
7 right, final, roger that. Down.
Spade 4-1, Osan Tower, continuing bound for runway 27 right.
Brakes out. Up.
Dart 4-2 ship, A-10s, ready for departure.
Dart 4, hold short.
Gears down and locked.
Mustang 2-1, contact ground. Switch to 25370. Spade 41, Osan Tower, Wayne 220 at 9 knots. Runway 27 right, clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Alright, speed brakes in. Wonder if it's just because I'm rusty or if this runway is actually shorter than what I'm used to. I feel like if we try to do the full aero braking like we're supposed to, we're going to keep running off the end of the runway.
Spade 41, contact ground. Switch to 25. Spade 4, taxi back and hold short. Runway 09 arrive. Spade 41, taxi back to the ramp. You're cleared all the way in.
Left. Park and mission again. Mission. And we destroyed one MiG-29 and 120C. We did hit a MiG-29 and damaged it. J5 and destroyed it. Our wingman took out stuff. So overall, we got 2 air-to-air kills, and wingman got 3. We'll do one more mission. here. So recon this HQ. I need to do a their anti-air mission over here. This group. They battalions, so they're not too threat. Guys are mostly destroyed, so they're fine. Their radar might be gone, but we might want to make sure they're knocked out over here. Let's do another deep mission. Yeah, I think we should clear enough. If not, we can just abort. New destruction air defense. Okay. Takeoff time is ASAP, so 3:32. Loadout. Round. We're just going to make our wingman an escort. Target 3.15. Spoon rest. That. 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 Data cartridge. Plan. Plan. Save. Pick our targets. Those match. The last mission of the day, we're going to do a full ramp start just for funsies. Ramp start. Hello, Joel. Sorry, I didn't see your message before. YouTube is being a little dumb, not showing me stuff that it should be showing. But how are you doing today? It was actually quite a while ago. All right, but we're in the cockpit, so let's hide our pilot legs. Close the canopy. And power on. Propy on. Fuel source normal. FF to normal. Lights on. Engine to start 2. Air source to normal. Oxygen on. Engine anti-ice to auto. Watch the RPM gauge, and the temperature gauge doesn't quite matter yet. All right, RPM is 20%. Throttle to idle. Watch the FTIT gauge and RPM gauge as they climb. FTIT gauge is dropping, so we're good. Got avionics power, so we'll power up our systems. Minus to align. Hardpoint, right hardpoint, fire control radar, radar altimeter, lights. LCS bit reset. ECM on. 1, 2. Volume down, threat volume down, ILS enabled. Com is to upper front console. Set to both. Seal the canopy. RWR power on. Countermeasures on. Chaff and flare. Program mode to manual. Mounted queuing system on. Lights to taxi. Source configuration converted to Cat 3, which is our heavier big. Parking brake on. Alright. Next, data cartridge. Load. Test page. Here are errors. Our radar back on our HUD. Miscellaneous page. List page. Miscellaneous head-mounted queuing system. Alignment. Align OK. Ground crew, remove the EPU safety pin, remove the wheel chocks. Now we wait for our INS to align. What's going on? We can power up our GB39s, we can set our targeting pod, standby into air to ground mode, exit air to ground mode. Off the RWR. This is finished aligning the nav mode. Request a taxi for departure.
Good afternoon. Satan 3, you are number 1 for departure. Taxi, Charlie, Foxtrot, Echo, and then hold short, runway 27 left.
27 left, alright. Taxi out. Armor seat. Caution goes away. Forgot our nose wheel steering. You know, it also just occurred to me that I don't have YouTube sound alerts set up, which is a bit of a dumb thing to have forgotten. F-16 coming in for a landing, doing an overhead brake, but it's a single ship, so I don't see why. Our speed brakes are closed. All right. Oh, yeah, and radar altimeter on. Fire control radar is booted, and it booted into active, not standby, which is a little odd. Slow down a bit coming up to this turn.
Satan 3-1, contact tower for takeoff. Switch 30880.
Satan 3-1, ready for departure.
Satan 3, hold short.
Short. Just again.
Satan 3, Osan Tower, weighing 220 at 6 knots, runway 27 left. You're cleared for takeoff.
Hey, helicopters. I haven't seen those visually. All right. Up. On. Wingman. Buckle up. I'm 100%. Release the brakes. Rotate speed is 165 or 162. Rotate. Gear up. Afterburner off.
2, airborne.
Satan 3-1, contact departure.
Contact departure. Port airborne.
Satan 3, Osan, departure. Fly heading 035. Resume on navigation.
Mustang 2-1, F-16, 10 miles. Southwest, 4,000, 3,000, on my way.
Good afternoon.
Frequency. Autopilot, take us to the waypoints, please. AWACS, nearest air threat, please.
Satan 3-1, Magic 5, nearest threat. Bullseye 105, 4, 3, 25,000. Dragging, hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-29s. Two-ship.
Oh, MiG-29s. Wingman, let's fence in. It's off. ECM on. Master arm on. Wingman. Fence in.
2, that's in.
Hit the ground. Power on. Turn.
2, in
It's not timed
position.
out. Full radar. Switch it to TRM, so it's in air mode. Back into nav mode. Losing speed quite quick, so we're gonna push the nose down a bit, go down our climb. See what looks like the contrail from our AWACS aircraft. Actually, this one's a tanker. Doesn't have the big radar dish. Well, it's got a lot of bits underneath it. I wonder what that actually is then. I don't think it has a refueling boom. Weird. Friendly aircraft all out in front of us. Burner, climb up. We're going to ingress to our target. To your point, we're going to switch to 15. AWACS nearest air threat, please.
Satan 3-1, Magic 5, nearest threat, bullseye 100386000. Hostile, contact ID'd as MiG-19, 3 ship.
Push the nose down, off. 9's in front of us.
Satan 3-1, Magic 5, contacts confirmed hostile, ID'd as MiG-29. Magic 5, contacts confirmed hostile, ID'd as MiG-29.
To fight off some MiG-29s to get to our attack point.
Pitfall. 2, Fox 3 medium.
A lot of MiG-29s. Maybe we should have flown another air-to-air mission to beat them out a bit, thin them out a bit. Alright, one of them's down. Trailing one. Is that a difficult aspect for us to try to hit?
Fox 3 medium.
Man's engaging a different guy from I'm locked onto.
Pitfall. 2, Fox 3 medium. Satan 3-1, Magic 5, contacts confirmed hostile, ID'd as MiG-29. 2, Pitfall.
He's gone cold, so we're not going to get a good shot on him. Okay, we're within release parameters, so let's turn onto our target and let's try to hit hits. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. Bombs away. And that's all of them.
Satan, 3-2, on my way.
It's coming right at us. Fox 3. Chase him off.
Chaff, flare. Chaff, flare. Altitude. Altitude.
Right. I think we managed to break that missile lock with that. Part of the hope that we'd throw a missile in his direction and he wouldn't come towards us for a bit. He has to evade it. There's wingman. Man is behind us. Altitude hold here. Make our way back to base.
5. Nearest threat. Bullseye 0, 8, 5, 5, 5, 6,000. Hostile. Contact ID as MiG-19 Singleton.
I think we're in the clear. Forced it. TACAN up. Just an unrestricted approach. Fence out, so master arm off, ECM off.
Good afternoon. Satan
On.
3-1,
Wingman.
approach, continuing down for straight in approach.
It's out.
Runway 27 right. Welcome back. You, MH2987. Satan 3-2, turn right heading 235, descend to 5,000, maintain 300 knots.
Keep descending. Get ready to make our right turn on the final. I think I should really learn at some point how you're supposed to make this turn set up.
Satan 3-1, contact tower for land.
Just landing.
Satan 3-1, Osan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 27 right. Report on final.
Down, throttle up. Final. Brakes out.
Satan 31, Osan Tower. Continue inbound for runway 27 right.
Locked.
Satan 31, Osan Tower. Lane 220 at 6 knots. Runway 27 right. Clear for landing. Jet gear down.
Down. Do the brakes, nose wheel steering.
Satan 31, contact ground. Switch to 25370.
Alright, let's end that mission. Check our hits. We destroyed one MiG-29, got a bunch of good air-to-ground hits. Hit the target that we were aiming for, the search radar. Recon. No, the search radar is still there. Oops. Why is it on the runway? That's weird. Oh well. We're gonna save campaign. Jet. Switch over to our talking screen. All right, so this was an experiment. I don't usually stream on YouTube, but here I am going, oh, let's set up a raid, but it's not a thing. It's at least not for channels of my size. But it was a good experience to figure out some of this stuff in case I need to do it later. Not that we really figured out a lot of this stuff. For whatever reason, it's not showing me my live preview on YouTube, and it's not showing chat on YouTube with its live streaming page, which is a whole mess. But anyway, thank you all for watching. I know there's only like one person who actually watched, but thank you for watching and contributing to my experiment here. Data point. And if you like my content, it's primarily flight sims, although I do some other games occasionally. My next stream should be tomorrow, Sunday, at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I think it's going to be over on my Twitch channel, unless I really change my mind about something. But I hope to see you all there, and thanks you all for watching.